How you guys doing today? MegaHawk01 here. Just wanted to do a little video on cold weather gear today. If you guys have seen my videos before, you know I like to do videos on what you can get on a budget. It's because I put a lot of my stuff together when I was a student in school, and it's just a good jumping off point as far as what some other YouTube users or someone who's interested in getting into the whole prepping idea of, you know, the regular themes, natural disasters, zombie apocalypse, all that stuff. There's my kitty. Anyway, so let's just kind of start all this stuff. I'm sorry if the light's kind of bad, or if you can't see this too well. I know it probably kind of sucks, but over here I got a Beta Glory Dow Feather Coat. This is not a true Dow Feather Coat. If you guys have ever seen a true Dow Feather Coat, they're like a few $100. But this comes pretty close. This is warm as hell, and this coat I think retails for about $40, and it has kept me warm through -degree weather. I wore this to work when I was in school. The car wasn't running, and it kept me warm in -13 degree weather. So that's definitely something to think about, and it's pretty inexpensive. It's only $40. What I really like and nice about this coat is, I mean, it's really warm. Obviously, it's got that really nice lining, super puffy pads all over the coat to keep you warm. But it's kind of bulky. This is one of those coats, too, if you decide to get something like this. It doesn't have a lot of water resistance, so you're going to be pretty miserable if you get wet. Another coat I actually got was a gift. This is made by Zero Exposure. It is a kind of like a winter sports coat for skiing, snowboarding, stuff like that. The reason I really like this coat, and I've actually started wearing this more than this guy right here, is it's got a smaller profile. It's not so freaking bulky. It still has a lot of the good insulated inner linings, and this has a lot of water resistance too. And this thing is just as warm, if not warmer, than this other guy right here. Now, unfortunately, this guy retails for a hell of a lot more than the Beta Glory jacket here on my right. This jacket's probably a good couple $100, but I mean, you know, if you're, let's just take for instance, if you're going to be walking out in the middle of God knows where, and it is 10 degrees or 10 below, you want to have a good coat, man, because you want to keep your core warm. I mean, that is definitely, I mean, you're going to be hurting real bad, and you're probably going to die from exposure, I mean, if you don't have stuff like this. But like I said, I like to do videos on a budget, so what we're also going to get to is your extremities. Now, the reason I like to talk about your extremities, i.e. feet or your hands, is because they are the furthest away from your heart, and they're going to get cold. They're the things that are going to get cold first. I mean, I think the last thing you want to have is you know, your feet go numb when you're trying to get somewhere, get to safety, or your hands go numb and you can't use them because you're trying to get to safety. Anyway, so out of all the gloves I've used and all the winter gear I've purchased over the years, I find that the Hunter variety stuff actually is the best. These are a pair of, let's see, you can't really see the tag on here. It's Next Vista. These are a pair of hunter's gloves. I mean, these are really warm, and I've worn these in 0 degrees below weather too. And these guys retail for about $20, I believe, and they've definitely kept my hands warm. Now, one thing you guys should always carry with you in your jacket or wherever are hand and feet warmers. Those will definitely save your limbs. So we got your hand, you know, you got your hands and your core covered. Well, what about your head? 80% of your body heat leaves through your head. So the best thing I found to wear is a hunter's hat. And I know it looks stupid as hell, but believe me, if you're cold, I mean, like I said, I've worn these in -degree weather, and it's kept my head warm, my ears warm, and I mean, it's just a good idea to have. So that guy right there, I mean, I think I got him for $20 too. So really, if you want some good cold weather gear that's going to keep you warm through, you know, your hunting adventures or whatever you may need it for, you're probably looking at spending under $100 to at least get some good stuff. Now, if you're a little more frugal, you have a little bit extra cash, you want to spend a little more, then you know, other coats are still an option. But if you're just starting and you don't have a lot of cash, but you still want to get the stuff because you want to be prepared for whatever happens, I mean, definitely this stuff right here is going to be your best bet, and you're going to spend under $100. So, and you know what? That's good stuff. It means you're going to have money to buy other stuff you might need. So anyway, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and happy holidays to everybody, and have a good one.